All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 25 stream here on Twitch. I'm NextJGGen24, and today we're going to be checking out some of the new programs that they just released. But before they do, there is a bit of a flash sale that is going on. In fact, they're saying that there are some free packs. Looks like this right here. We get a free jumbo pack, so make sure you log on. So yes, claim for free. You could get a bunch of chase packs here, but you know, choose wisely because you get three of them. You get chase pack 3, chase pack 6, or chase pack 4, and chase pack 6. Well, 3 and 4 are 20,000, and 6 is 25,000. So, by all means, if you want to do that, go ahead. But me personally, I don't want to do it. All right, I'd rather save up my stubs, especially since it's about this one might be worth doing because it's a 1 in 1 chance, whereas this one is a 1 in 2 chance. And I don't like any odds that give me more of a likelihood of a gold than a diamond. In my opinion, those chase packs are not going to be worth it. But at least we get a jumbo pack. So anyway, so they released the new legend today, and kind of a bit of surprise. It's Scott Rolen. So just looking at Scott Rolen here, they do have another version of him out here, and it looks like these are all moments, so you could literally do these. Oh no, wait, there are parallel XPs that you gotta do. Yeah, you gotta do parallel XPs. You got Phillies, Cardinals, and Blue Jays. You gotta do. And then you also have to get parallel XP with the Reds, but if you're playing with Scott Rolen, that shouldn't be a problem. But yeah, there you go. You can earn Jim Edmonds, you can earn Scott Rolen, and you can earn Johnny Cueto, Johnny and Fuego. Although I will say, I think they kind of put his strikeouts per 9 rating a little low. You know, this is a guy that threw for velocity. He should have higher velocity. One of the more dominant pitchers in the early 2010s. You know, you would think that it would be better, but I guess not. So, but where is that? Where is the Scott Rolen that I saw on Twitter? The one that was 90 overall. Hold on. Let's see. Where? Yeah, there's a new mini seasons which I'll go over. Oh, he's the Legends collection. That's right. Right. So if you go over here, here you go. Here's the voucher. And yes, you did need to get Roki Sasaki in order to get him. You're also going to need to get John Donaldson, excuse me, Anthony Santander, Leo Dallas DeVries, and a bunch of vouchers. You could also get Jacob. You also should get Jacob deGrom, and there's Hannes Wagner as well. But you know, I don't think. Yeah, I only got enough to be able to get 8 of them, not 7. So unless you buy these guys, you could buy them. But they need to release more of the. They need to release these guys If they think we're going to get Honest Wagner, then they need to release these guys. These can't be just, guys that... They can't just be guys that are only available for pre-order. So, if anything, that might be the one that I skip. And you need 18, so if you get 18, you get this 99 Scott Rolen. Kind of it's pretty much the same as they did, if you remember, in MLB, the show 22, where they basically just made you collect a bunch of these cards and get the vouchers. That's pretty much all this is. Ooh, I came close on the last ride. Well, all I need to do is just get Jim Edmonds. And I have that done. Let's see, do I have enough? I do not have enough for... Wow. Braves Live Series and Dodgers Live Series I would need. Okay. Oh, that was rookie. So Breakout, I gotta have enough for this, which I do. So there we go. There's the Breakout voucher. All-Star, there's no way I have these. Yeah. No way. I figured there was no way. Veteran, I'm close, but not quite there. Second half Heroes, maybe? Nope. Only have Ozzie Smith. Postseason, no way, because I barely even got to the 6. I barely even got to 3 with just the guys that I already had. Standout, I don't have any of these guys yet. Spotlight, they are available here, but there's only... So far, I've only gotten 5. And then Topps Now, 29. Cornerstone, I've got all 6. And there we go. So I've got 4 vouchers, or 3 vouchers, and Roki Sasaki. I could get Leo Dallas, Dave Reyes. I hope I'm saying that right, but probably not. That's available right there. And we're going to get John Donaldson at some point. Once they release the new storylines, the remaining storylines, then we're going to get him, and that'll be that. Santander, I mean, we could try. It's going to be a little tough because those packs are no longer available. And the egg hunt, I think the price just doubled. I think the prices for some of these guys just went up, considering that you need Jacob deGrom. So, but anyway, that's Scott Rolen. And then one other thing before I move on here. There's obviously a new mini seasons, and it's the rebuild. It's the rebuild year, and you basically have to build a lineup full of guys that are 81 overall or less. So you cannot use... Just looking at the roster. Yeah, it's very limited, but there are some options. I mean, there are some options here. Ha! I can't believe, even without the, even with the superfractor, they still count Razel Iglesias and Griffin Jacks. Love it. Guess who I'm going to? Do I have a lot of lefties? I only have the one, which is Josh Hader. Okay. Well, if you want to go into If you want to get Chris Bryant, that's a standout right there that you could go grab. By all means, go ahead. There's also a new map, the guitar map, where you earn packs, stubs, and more. You can earn the jumbo pack, the headliners pack, a show pack, a couple show packs, and 500 stubs. And I think that should be it. Oh, there is one more program. Obviously, I missed it, or I kind of skipped over it. But we have we have drop 4 of the April Spotlight program. And I went over some of these guys before. We have Javier Sinoja. The thing I like about him is that he can play across the infield and center field. So while no, he's not very powerful especially against lefties. He could be someone that's very versatile. And then of course you have Chandler Simpson, who is not very powerful, very contact hitter-esque, but can swipe a lot of bases for you. You know what? I'm kind of surprised. Did they do the Jolt, right? The Jolt series. I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, because I already collected it. It's right there. Okay, all right. I was just curious. And of course, it all leads up to Rhys Hoskins, power bat, no doubt. And of course, you could collect someone like Caleb Durbin, Logan Henderson, Jonathan Aranda, Tyler Mahle, and Cal Riley. So those options are available to you. Ooh, there's even an extreme moment where you guys score 10 runs in an inning. But if you do that, then you get 30 program stars, and then you don't even have to do a lot of the moments. Or you don't even have to do some of these missions. And you got 21 here, so you could do all the moments plus the extreme moment and get Rhys Hoskins. We say we give it a shot. Just a try for laughs. That's all I'm doing it. Otherwise, I'm going right back to otherwise I'm going right back to regular program grinding. Ooh, already starting it off with a home run. Nice, good chick. Not going to get much better than that. I mean, that's going to get caught, unfortunately. But honestly, I don't think this is a hard moment to do. I really don't.
Ball. 2-0.
Ooh. Wait. No. Oh, wait. Yes. Yes, you're correct.
2-2.
You're correct. Ooh, God. Unless there's a way to be able to get those. I'll back out of this moment when I fail it, because I'm going to fail it. And then I'll see if there's a way that maybe you can get the... Oops. I meant to get out. Maybe there's a way you can earn them through the program. Or actually, I have them in my inventory. I could just see where let's see. Yeah, you're screwed. I guess that's the one that you're not going to be able to do. Because you can't grind the cornerstone programs without those cards. Wow, that is dumb. I'm so sorry, Mets. I guess they kind of assumed that everyone was just going to get the game on launch day. They didn't think that people would wait until Easter to get it. Ooh. But they said you didn't have to complete all the collections in order to get Scott Rolen. I think they said there's like one that you don't need to complete. What do you mean you do? You don't. Well, yeah, because the other option is Honest Wagner, which I think a lot of people are skipping, unless you could get this done. I mean, you could get this done. You could, because you could get CC Sabathia, Roger Clemens, Paul Skeens, Gunnar Henderson, Ellie De La Cruz, Aaron Judge, and Juan Soto. You could get them all by playing the game. I just got David Wright because that was a pre-order, but you could buy Ted Williams. You could buy Joe Mauer. It's going to be expensive, yes. You could buy Clayton Kershaw and Vladimir Guerrero, but once you get those guys, then Honest Wagner is yours. Oh, I see. The Negro Leagues. Yeah, that. Yeah, I'm not gonna allow it. Sorry. I sorry. I don't want to do it. But honestly, like, I don't even think this is the hardest one. You could literally do this because they're gonna release a couple new legends, or they're gonna release a couple new Negro Leagues players. I think at the beginning of May, and you could just grind those and get John Donaldson. So you don't have to get Satchel Paige or Josh Gibson or Martin DeHigo. You don't have to get them. They're going to release 3 new guys, or I think they're going to release 3 new ones in the storylines, and then that's where you could grab them and you could get John Donaldson. That's why I'm saying that's why I tended to stay away from Josh Gibson. I knew there were more storylines coming. If you want to get the the program done now with the vouchers and everything, then yeah, you don't have to complete the Negro Leagues collection. But I'm willing to wait because there's no rush on me getting Scott Rolen. It's not like I'm begging for him. It would just be cool to have a 99 already on the team. I get that.
Ball, that's low.
Dang, Gritchick. I wish the rest of the lineup would hit as well as you do. Because that's like my second home run with him. Thank you, Guriel.
Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs, number 55, Ryan Wesley.
I mean, the key here is just try to try to get on base. Like, yeah, the home runs are helpful, but when there's solo shots, there's no way I can hit 10 solo shots. I can't do that. So I should try to get on. You got to get on base, and then you need to drive those runs in. So the big thing here is being patient.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
I know. I would have thought that Marte would have gotten one. Like, if you don't want to give one to Lindor, fine. You don't want to give one to Alonso, fine. You know, but at the very least, how often is Starling Marte going to get an opportunity, or how often is Starling Marte going to come through with a win?
Wood! No ball, one strike.
He may do it more often this season, he may not. I don't know.
Ball.
But at the very least, he should have been rewarded. I mean, Starling Marte is what, a silver at this point? At the very least, he should have gotten. It's like, what do the Mets need to do to prove that they deserve one? He's a bronze. Even better. Like, you wouldn't give a bronze a diamond card?
Here!
Ah, double play. Josh Naylor, I can't hit with him. What up, Dodger? How are you?
0-1. Ball.
I'm doing all right. We're just talking about the fact that the Mets didn't get any Tops Now cards. Even though that, at the very least, Starling Marte should have gotten one for his walk-off against the Phillies on Wednesday. But what can you do? I already kind of went over the Scott Rolen collection card and his program and everything, so I'm sorry if you missed that. But I can't go over it at this point. I'm trying to do the latest April Spotlight program.
He's out of there.
Right now, I'm doing the extreme moment, the one where you got to score 10 runs in an inning.
0-2.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
That's a ball. 1-0.
See, it's honestly not that bad. I don't think it's that bad compared to others. Like, you know, you can earn those 10 runs any way you want. You just got to get on base. I don't think it's honestly that bad. And especially since Randall Gerchik, he was actually blasting home runs for me earlier. Like, the first couple attempts that I did with it, I did this moment, he was like, he was lead-off home run every time. It's Josh Naylor that right now is being...
Up next for the Diamondbacks, the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Where do you see that? Is that one of the April Spotlight moments? You got 3 diamonds and 8 packs? Nice. They have a flash sale going on right now where you could have a couple chase packs. Oh, well, that's not a big deal. 1 hit, 3 RBIs. I'm assuming you're going up against a lefty, so... Because that's where he has the most power, is against lefties. Alright, I think this will be my final attempt at this moment. Otherwise, I really got to get back to grinding. Really got to get back to grinding the program the regular way. Okay, well, is what it is. It's 1 inning with Paul Skeens and don't give up a run.
0-1. Ball, that's off the plate. One ball, 2 strikes.
Now, I don't know when I'm going to get to the Scott Rolen program or Rolen and the Reds. I kind of want to get this done and then get over to the multiplayer program. Because I want to get, that or make some progress there before the Moonshot event ends. Strike 3, sit down. So I'll hold off on the Scott Rolen program for now, and then once I get bored of the multiplayer program, then I'll worry about the other. I really wish they would. I would worry about the other programs, but I really wish they would fix co-op. Strike 3, sit down. Got to hit a home run with Tyler Soderstrom.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Excuse me.
Ball.
That is clearly not a home run. Nope. No, as true, I'm not grinding for Scott Rolen, not yet. Okay, I'm gonna take care of the April Spotlight program, and if time is permitting, I'll head over to the Moonshot event to start grinding the multiplayer program. Scott Rolen is going to be on the back burner until at least Wednesday. Or wait a minute. I'm assuming you're talking about the 99 program or the 99 collection.
1-0.
Yeah, that's going to take a while. And there's already one collection that I know I'm not going to complete. So any roster update hot takes? I haven't even seen the roster update, so I don't know who's. I think the fact that or you. Oh, it's not till next Friday. Well, I think Lindor's gonna go up, and I believe Alonso's gonna go up as well. Alonso may even go diamond. The way he's been hitting, I would be honestly surprised if he doesn't go diamond. I think Soto's going to go down, I want to say, to an 87. But not enough to be like a... Not enough to be a gold. Just probably down a couple notches. I'm trying to think.
Get over his head. Get over his head.
Safe.
All right, Dodger.
Ball, that's out.
Obviously, we can't do co-op because it's broken right now. So I'm assuming this is a 1v1.
Get up, Ball. Get up.
I thought so. All right, I'll tell you what. Let me at least complete the moments in the spotlight. In the spotlight program. Let me do that, and then we'll do our game. All right, thanks. I appreciate it.
Leading up for the Jays, the right
Okay.
fielder,
All right. In all honesty, the cards that you get in this program are not really,
That's outside.
or at least the free cards, they're not that great. Like, don't expect a lot of power. The one guy has, like, power against righties, but the other guy is just a contact hitter who is going to swipe bags on base. Reese looks nuts. Yeah, but his vision is concerning to me. I can't say that I'm surprised. Oh. That's gone. Chance Simpson is such a dog in real life. Yeah, but he needs more power. Unless he's the one that's got the power against righties. Yep, pretty much. Oh, he's the speedster. Yeah, that's right. I thought so. But then I was like, maybe he's the guy that's got power against righties. And no, that's Javier Sanoja. He's the versatile guy. Gotta score 1 run. So that extreme moment that we were doing, this is a follow-up to that.
Ball, that's outside.
I would love to get that extreme moment done, because then I don't have to do the whole, I don't have to do all the parallel XP and the stats. I don't have to do that. I could just do that moment and be done with the program. And honestly, it's not that hard of a program, or not that hard of a moment. There have been way harder moments. But man, I can't even freaking score one. I can't even freaking score 1 run. How am I supposed to score 10? I can't even score 1 in this moment. By the way, guys, I think drops are enabled for... Yeah, drops are enabled, so make sure you claim your packs. Your Twitch packs, so you're welcome.
One. He's go.
So you should get a notification here on Twitch. If you go to the notifications, if you've been watching my stream long enough, you should get a notification that says you are now eligible for a Twitch pack. So you click on that, and then it'll take you to the screen where you could go to redeem that Twitch pack. But only if the notification popped up there. Otherwise, you got to keep watching my stream.
Nope, ball. Two no's the count.
Okay, I finally got a base hit, so at least there's that.
Now batting, third baseman, Vidal. Brujan.
Yep, that's kind of why I didn't want to buy the chase packs. Because 20,000 for gold? No, thank you. The only one that doesn't really apply to is the chase pack 6. Because that's a 1-in-1 chance of it being a diamond. So that's the one you should be buying, not Not these other ones, because there's always that chance it could be a gold. I know, it's dumb. You got Vlad out of it? Yes, I did get my jumbo pack already, but I haven't opened it up because I'm trying to grind the spotlight moments,
Got him.
and then I gotta do a game against Dodger. Dodger wants to play a game against me. You got George Kirby out of yours? Oh, rip. That's brutal. But I haven't gotten a diamond in any of my
Kelly.
I haven't gotten a diamond in a long time, so. And I think the last one that I grabbed was a duplicate.
Oh, yeah. Hey, ball. 1-1.
How the hell does he get thrown out? 99 speed and 99 steal. Kyron Paris.
Ball.
Rip. I mean, look, the extra pack should help.
Full count.
Strike 3, because I wasn't paying attention. You know what? Honestly, it's my fault. I got greedy with Pete Crow Armstrong. I got greedy with him. I tried to swipe some bags or try to get myself in a good position, and I already was.
He's out of there.
Come on. Literally just let me score one run. That's all I want to do.
Hee-haw.
Now batting, the catcher, Carson Kelly.
There we go. Of all people, it's Nico Herner that gets me this, or helps me complete this moment. Of all people. Like, it could have been Pete Crow Armstrong, it could have been freaking Carson Kelly, but no. Instead, it's Nico Herner. Yeah, hitting is not the best this year.
Ball two. Two balls.
It's not the best this year, Mets. I'm sorry. I wish I could tell you otherwise, but they literally nerfed hitting. It's very sad. Oh, it's a righty. Oh, well, that just makes things even harder.
One and oh.
This Joe Adell has no power against righties. He's better against lefties. Oops. Wow, what the hell was I swinging?
It's 0 and 1. Hee-haw. 0 and 2. Ball. Two and 2. D-Ray.
Wow. No, not at all. I mean, heck, Mets. From time to time, I'll still watch the 10-minute highlights of the playoffs. You just get hyped. It gets you hyped. I totally understand. You're telling that's fine. Yeah, you should be, or you should enjoy it because that was one of the most amazing playoff moments in Mets history.
He's out.
Honestly, it goes above Robin Ventura's Grand Slam single. I'll say that right now. It goes above that. I don't know if I would put it above Andy Chavez's. Well, maybe on the same level, maybe a little bit above, but the Andy Chavez robbing the home run.
He beat it.
That's why I'm also putting it over
The center fielder.
that, but still, like,
Adele.
if we had gone on to win the World Series in 2006, I think that moment would have easily been the best moment in Mets history. Like, forget Mookie driving in Ray Knight to win Game 6. Well, yes, but you could also argue that the Mets pitching didn't give up so many runs to the Cardinals. If the Mets had done a better job of, getting past Adam Wainwright, I don't think we need to be so harsh on Carlos Beltran.
Hee-haw. 1 and 1.
I mean, we're not blaming Daniel Murphy or Yoenis Cespedes for losing the World
1-2.
Series for the Mets, but yet that's what happened. So I think we need to be fair and not be so harsh on Carlos Beltran. Or Jerry's Familia in 2015. You're blaming the whole defense for 2015? I mean, yeah, they were... But the Mets, other than their defense, they were just outclassed. Like, it came down to fundamentals. And the Mets, they didn't have that. The Royals did. But the Mets did not.
0-1.
And maybe you can chalk that up to experience because, again, you got to remember that same Royals team went to the World Series in the year before.
Ball inside.
So they knew what it took to win the World Series. Or they knew what it would take to be able to win the World Series. So they had more experience than the Mets did, but still. They were just fundamentally better. Yeah, exactly. Last year was fun. And you know what? If we went on to beat the Dodgers, which I was very doubtful that we were going to do. But then again, I was also doubtful that we would beat the Padres if we matched up against them. You know, exactly. Like you said, us getting to the NLCS was just icing on the cake. And there was also this idea that we were going to be back. This didn't feel like just a one and done. No, this felt like the start of something special. And it is. Okay? The way that this season is going on, Mets are favorites. It's still a long season, but they can win. They can get to the playoffs. You know, they just gotta keep their hot streak going. 2006 NLCS for me. 2022, it was just, you could tell they were gassed, and they were just outmatched by the Padres.
Outside.
I mean, that's the same Padres team that went to the NLCS. So, I didn't find that disappointing. The only, I will say I was disappointed we didn't win the division. I think if we win the division, we would have at least made it to the NLCS.
Get out, ball. Get out.
I totally understand. All right, Dodger. I've got the moments done, so I'm not doing the optional one. Let's just hold on. Let me go into my lineup here and get my best lineup. Well, not really my best lineup, just my lineup that I think is good. Do you want me to send you the invite, or do you want to send the invite? Okay, all right. There you go. I mean, the way I look at it, Mets, is... Oh, so am I going to have to send it again? Okay. Let me know when you're ready. But the way I look at it, Mets, 2006, if the Mets had beaten the Cardinals, the Mets would have gone on to win the World Series. 2022, no way we would have won the World Series. The Houston Astros in that year were destined to do it, and we got swept by the Astros. Honestly, if we even won one or two games against the Astros, I think we should take that as a victory. All right. So I had no expectations of World Series for 2022, whereas 2006, that was we should have won that World Series. We should have. We were the best team in the National League. We should have won it. I think I'll open up the jumbo pack while I'm waiting. And then you let me know when you're ready. Okay, I see a silver. There's silver. Oh, diamond right at the end here. Shortstop, could this be Lindor? That looks like it's Ellie! Well, of course. That's good, because that actually helps me complete the Reds collection. And I think they're the only ones that I needed to get done. Alright. Just hold on 1 second. Actually, I'm going to say screw this. I'm going to finish up the Reds. And then I'm going to get Ted Simmons. Put in a buy order for 80. Oh. Excellent. McLean. Gonna buy him for 38. I was kind of hoping it would have been Lindor. Brady Singer. Sam Mall. Austin Hayes now. And then this guy. Holy crap. And I might as well cancel these ones as well. Hopefully someone gives me, there we go, Randy Wynn. Over here, collect him. I didn't want to have to spend that much for that guy, but whatever. I'm getting it back anyway by completing the collection and getting Ted Simmons. So there we go. The first National League collection I complete, or division collection I complete, is the NL Central. I'm not surprised because the Mets are obviously going to be hard, and the Dodgers are just darn near impossible unless you get Shohei Ohtani. All right, now I'm ready. Oops. Huh? What happened? What's going on? Why can I not play against you, Dodger? Let's try one more time. Okay. Then yeah, you send it. Up, here we go. The Mets have activated Francisco Alvarez, so McNeil and Alvarez are back in the lineup tonight. All right, maybe it's something wrong on my end. I don't know. That was weird. Oh, nope. Maybe we can't do that. Oh, God. Try one more time. If it doesn't work, I will I will give you back your points and you can redeem it for a later point. Oh, wait, no. Don't. Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it, because I've seen this icon before, and the minute that I go into my roster here, it's going to freeze up. So let's not do it. Let me see if maybe I can exit out and now fix the glitch. Nope. Oh, God. This is what I was afraid of. Crap. Okay, so not only is this a glitch with Diamond Quest, it's also a glitch with online as well. That's not good. All right, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to. This is why I need to stream on a capture card, because then I could just get out of this and restart the game without restarting my stream. So, but unfortunately, I'm not doing that, which means I have to restart my stream. So I will be right back, and hopefully I won't have any problems.